Like, firstly, I found my community. Like, you should find your own community with the same interest. I think for my whole life, I was chasing other people's dreams. Like, what the society tells you that is a success. I paid back my bad debt that was haunting me for 6 years. This is kind of a hot take, but like, don't crave men's attention in a wrong way. So today is 1st of January, and I've been thinking the goal for my 2025 was to have some people that have the same interest with me. Camera and a workout gym. I think I pretty much achieved it because I might play the footages of me going to the film academy and doing the film community party. Like, the reason why I set the goals for 2025 to have more friends is that I was fucking lonely. I was fucking lonely for 5 years doing the editing job. When you do editing, you have to be alone. You have to sit on a chair for 10 hours alone. Probably when you go to the cafe, like, you cannot work with somebody because it's a solo job. You have to do it alone, like you and your laptop. So like 2025, my goal was to have more friends of the same interest. So I enrolled myself to a film academy, like paying $300 per month. And we have the 4 classes, and during that class you kind of represent what you wanna film, and then like we recruit members to do some artwork, to do some camera directing, to do some producing, to organize all the shootings. So basically you recruit the academy member to help you film what you wanna make. So it was overall quite a good year for me because I achieved what I wanted for 2025. And what else? Oh, this is kind of a hot take, but like, don't crave men's attention in a wrong way. So because I have this lack of affection, emotional deprivation problem, so I always wanted like, or craved men's attention to fill it up, the lack of affection. Whenever I choose my clothing, whenever I go shopping, I choose those kind of clothing that clearly not really my taste, but oh, maybe man's gonna like this kind of style. Oh, maybe people's gonna not judge me with this dress. Oh, maybe people's gonna have attention. Or maybe I can get more attention with this kind of dress or this kind of stuff. But I couldn't. It naturally, like, as my financial status goes up, as I become more stable out of it, as I become so comfortable just being myself, I just don't crave more attention, and my life decisions just hover around, like my life decisions became not very needy of other people's standards or judgment or think. So I think that would be just a wrap up for my 2025. Like, firstly, I found my community. Like, you should find your own community with the same interests so that you can maybe develop your career, so that maybe you can feel comfortable pursuing the camera or pursuing some editing. The community can reassure you that you're okay right now, like you're on a right path and you're not alone. And secondly, yeah, I always like having so much hard time saying goodbye to my 20s, because when I went into film academy, everyone was so young, like in their like early 20s, mid 20s, late 20s at most. But I was almost the oldest one in the community. So I felt so miserable, and I felt so old. I felt so outdated. Like, I felt so done with youth. And those kind of feelings make you shrink, like make you feel small, like, and your confidence goes low, like this and that. And I think it was also because I didn't accept that I got old, that I'm finally in my early 30s, that I'm finally 30, and your body is basically starting to perish. It was hard because my 20s, I think I have my good 20s, like I enjoyed my youth so good. Like it was so good. No matter how much I drink, no matter how much I don't sleep, like I had energy. But right now I don't have that much energy. My skins, they just break out whenever I don't care about them enough. But in my 20s, I didn't even like erase my makeup before I go to bed. So like I had hard time. Like it was kind of car accident for me. Like, am I old? Am I really old? Is it real? Like my body is not listening to me anymore. Like it was so hard. But no matter what I do, like I cannot stop aging. So I decided to accept it, and I just like changed my mood by spending $350 on my hair. I dyed my hair, gave it some highlights and giving some like Asian living in LA or something. So I changed my mood like that. And I decided, like, I accepted that you're officially in your early 30s and your body is perishing. You're not 20s anymore, but you might be wiser. You might have a little bit more money. You might be more stable mentally. You have more space in your mind that you can compliment other girls, maybe. Yeah, so what I want to tell to you girls is that sometimes you have to accept that you're old, that you're in your age. I know it's hard, but everybody gets old and it is not a big deal. You might as well just accept it and just like move forward, like take another step. And thirdly, and I finally stopped chasing other people's dreams. That is my like biggest good deeds that I did in my 2025. So I think for my whole life I was chasing other people's dreams, like what the society tells you that is a success. For example, money, social status, maybe appearance. Those three things. So for the success, I am very self-driven person. I was very self-driven person. So I wanted to like leave a big mark in this world. And I was like following all those like gurus that doesn't even match with my interests and my portfolio, my job. Like it didn't even match. Becoming a marketing coach, like becoming a marketing guru out of nowhere and pretend that you're a CEO, that you can give some advice, or like pretend that you have more than what you actually have. Like I stopped that because I found reality isn't like that. The more you fake what you have, the more you're gonna go farther from your goal, because you're not seeing the reality as is. You can achieve a goal if you see the reality, right? And then put on effort every day, basically. So I just stopped faking my interest, stopped following all those like mentors or what's trendy. Like yeah, I stopped it. That is my like big win. And fourth, I think I can say I know what really matters in this life. I didn't have like life or death experience, but I have a very big event with my best friend. So like story time. So my friend and I was friends from like high school, like from 17. So it's been 13 years that we've been together, that we like being friends. I kind of looked down on her, like, and I wanted something more from her. So I kind of like judged her by the world standards, not as a best friend. I wasn't really on her side, so it kind of hurted her, and I kind of hurted by it also, because I hurted her. I hurted by the fact that I hurted her, and like this has me think about how I live deeply, and I come to realization that it is not important. Like the fact that I put those standards on her, that reveals that I have those same standards on me. So whenever I'm not pretty, whenever I'm not earning enough money from the like society standards, then I would judge myself, and I like easily lose confidence living life. So I just decided myself to not be those kind of bitch on people, like, because that is not the important thing in life. For example, Steve Jobs, when he died, he pondered about life and he regretted that he couldn't do much better to the families. Like, it's about people, not materialistic things. So that was my fourth realization from 2025. And please don't put harsh standards on people, on like materialistic standards on people. That includes appearance. And 5, this is like, I have to congratulate myself so bad because I paid back my bad debt that was haunting me for 6 years. So the story goes to 2018 that I loaned my first loan from the bank to buy camera. Like, this camera and me, like, this relationship gets very, like, came from really old past. So my first reason to loan the money from the bank was to buy some camera. And that loan, that debt became more and more because I bought laptop after that, and I bought another camera after that. I bought another light, another gear after that. So I have very bad debt up to amount of $6,000, and it went like around like $20,000, and I was paying back, and then finally I just got rid of this. So congratulations for that, and I'm living off of my cash finally, not from credit. So it's very big. It really helped me to have stable mentality, and that led to another standards towards affection and men. As I became like stable mentally, as I became stable financially, I wasn't feeling so much anxiety as before. So until now, I was living as a survivor mode, which I kind of always warrior mode to make more money. I was like a racing horse, just looking at money, just looking for money, how to make money, how to success fast, or how to this and that. But after like paying off all the bad debt, I don't have that much anxiety as before. So I kind of naturally didn't seek for the substitute to ease my anxiety. And that led to that changed my whole perception towards men. Like, hear me out. So I don't have anxiety, and I don't have to release them. I don't need any alcohol, any like clubbing, any kind of addiction or like high dopamine thing. And I didn't like look for that much attention that would ease me because I'm relaxed already. So that made me to not have, what can I say, like quick decision about like meeting some men. And I finally could think about my standards, about what kind of man is good for me and what kind of person I am overall. So girl, if you are like struggling with the anxiety issue, you have to solve your financial problems first. This is like a big onni, like big girl advice for you guys. So the reason why you're anxious could be from like domestic violence, could be from your family issues, could be from some like school trauma or this and that. But if you're stable financially, if you don't have to worry about the food that could feed you or the house that could stay you safe, or if you have basically money to serve you this everyday living, then you become more stable. Basically, you don't get to chase what may be addicting for you, what may be not good for you, and you get to choose what's really good for you. So that was my recap for 2025, and that was also my advice for you guys in your 20s, or you're like in your 30s but you're in pain, or for those who are just anxious, and for those who feel like you're lost. So I just want you to live more relaxed and at ease, because as for me, it was my first time to not feel anxious. So can you imagine, like childhood traumas and all those things haunted me until I became 31, and I finally feel comfortable, and I finally, for the first time, I feel mentally stable. So I hope this helped you a little to prepare for 2026. And I wish you Happy New Year.